All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Freezin NFC North Podcast, episode 160, Vikings Plunder, Packers Claude, and Bears Run Wild, plus Week 10 NFC North preview. Lots to get to. I am NFLOutdated. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on the TikTok now, Freezin #4 Pod. You can also find me on Instagram, NFLOutdated, and also on Twitter, X, NFLOutdated. Shelby, welcome back. Where can everyone find you as we get started?
Shelby Tweten on Instagram, Twitter, X, and the Skull Queen on TikTok.
And lots of great stuff. And as we knew that we'd have a Vikings fan as with the victory, but always great to have you on regardless. You've been good even in losses, so I appreciate
that. Thank you.
Yes, especially with your crazy schedule.
Yeah.
And we have seventh letter, hopefully will be on soon. And we actually have RevTrev. He is getting ready to come to Wisconsin since I'm in the area. He was coming to the Monday night game. And so we have a guest, Chris from CHDB TV. Where can everyone find you as we get started?
You can find me. What's going on, y'all? My name is Chris. You can find me on Twitter at GB4LCAL. And you can find me on YouTube at CHDB-TV for all your Packers content, NFC North content on certain days, and just hating the Bears, Lions, and Vikings. Yeah.
Well, like I said, in previous episodes, we've got some pretty good Packer content creators that come on, Miles, Trev, yourself. So if you absolutely have to, follow this guy on all his socials. I mean, other
only
than
if necessary.
Only if absolutely necessary. Well, let's kind of get into a little bit. And Shelby, I'm going to give you the floor since you had the division win in the group. So as we kind of get into the review of the games, Vikings Plunder Lions 27-24 win in Detroit in Week 9. Hand out some helmet stickers.
I mean, I'm shocked, to be honest with you. So it's like, it's like a giddy happy, because the last couple of years we should have won games. This is not the game I was expecting to win of all the matchups that we've had. So as I was watching it, I was just like, really? Like, this is crazy. Obviously, J.J. McCarthy coming back. I think that is he this like racking up crazy yards? Although they did take, I think, like 30-some yards away from him because it ended up being a lateral pass, and they turned it to a rush. But I do think that the guys really – I'm like waiting to see who's coming in.
Oh, we got.
Okay.
All right. Now we can talk. Now we can talk.
Now we can get it going. Let's start it over.
Always making his entrance, seventh letter.
All right, well, I'm so sorry, my brother.
No. We always we wait for it. Shelby
better
was
late
ready
than
for
never.
it.
Better late than never. As I was saying, seventh letter, I was shocked by our win, just because the last couple of years, like, there's matchups that we went into where we were a much better team, in my opinion. And so those are the times that we were on the show, and I was like, this could be it. And we kept losing for the last couple of years. This was not the game I was going in prepared to win. J.J. McCarthy, I don't think that he is this superstar quarterback by any means, at least so far. But I do think that the guys really like him as a leader. I know there's been some discourse, especially with Bears fans I've seen, that are like, today I saw a bunch of people that were like, oh, I'd rather have my quarterback paint his nails and wear purses than this cringe stuff that J.J. McCarthy does. And I'm like, But at the end of the day, as long as his teammates are behind him, which I think that they are, coming back after, not being there for these couple weeks and seeming, because when we were talking week 4, I think it was like after that third week, it was like J.J. McCarthy just looks so scared out there. He's not calm. He's just flailing around, not doing anything. He seemed much more poised in this game, much more relaxed. He was releasing the ball quicker. And I think obviously we had Darisaw back, we have Addison back, and those were what we were saying in those first 3 games of like, we're only seeing him with half of the offensive weapons that we have. I think that honestly my biggest thing that I was happy about was stopping the run though, because going against, Sonic and Hedgehog, that is definitely the fear. That's the fear, right? Especially it being the game before going against Derrick Henry. I think that was something that I really liked seeing, that they were not able to do the run game that they really cling to, especially when Goff is getting sacked on every play. They kind of go towards the run game to score. So the fact that they couldn't do that, they were 5 and 11 on third downs. It just, honestly, it was a shocking game for me. We shouldn't have even been 27-24. That last touchdown was offensive pass interference. I don't know what you guys think. Seventh letter, you tell me when it's your turn to talk. But yeah, I'm happy because my thing at this point in a season like this, I'm sure Andy, you can relate. When it doesn't seem like it's a season that you might be going to the Super Bowl, the division wins are the wins that you have to celebrate. Am I right? And who's leading in the division wins this year? Who's 2-0? Oh yeah, it's the Minnesota Vikings. All right.
Dre, I'm going to give you an opportunity here. What's more shocking other than this win? It's actually maybe it's to be expected. The crazy swings of Viking Twitter to say, "Oh, it's over. We're getting rid of JJ. Let's get Kirk Cousins in." And now, Dre, you're going to the two Super Bowls with KOC. You guys wanted KOC fired. I don't know what.
Who is you guys?
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's not.
Don't put me in that.
Yeah, I'm not involved. I'm not part of that.
I'm even a fan. Seventh letter, you're gonna love this. I'm even a fan of the big KOC, as you know. So go ahead, Dre.
I mean, yeah, I agree with everything she said. This game, if anything, I was the most worried, honestly, going into this. I thought that we had arguable chances to win the prior 3 games. I think we had a good chance to beat the Eagles. I think we had a good chance. I still think we do kind of to have a good chance versus the Ravens. Everyone was saying the stretch that we're going through right now, we have a tough stretch. Sure, we do. I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's also, I thought we had a chance. Every other team has their vulnerabilities. The Lions, up till that point, they were looking real. Yeah, the Packers beat them and stuff, I'll admit, but it was just, they rebounded from that. They were looking really good. And I was nervous of going into this. We came out and played extremely well. On defense was great. I think, we held the 2 running backs. That was the biggest worry, is holding them as to the numbers that we did. Yeah, obviously St. Brown had a decent day. We could have been better on passing defense, but we defended the rush extremely well, I think, especially in comparison to the past few weeks. McCarthy came in, did what he needed to do. I do also think that one of those interceptions should not have been a one interception, mostly because Ty goes to the receiver and Naylor had his hand on that ball the entire time. But didn't
that happen last? That happened last.
That's
year
what
too,
I was just gonna. Last year, but it happened last week or 2 weeks ago in another team.
Yeah. I thought that was my game on Monday night. That was a pick. It was a pick, man. Y'all tripping. Go ahead, keep going.
We'll give you you're getting ready. 7 letters getting ready. I thought.
He's getting revved. He's getting revved in the.
I'm gonna say is that I disagree with I disagree with the overall call, but I will say it's one of those things that It's that rule that's if it was ruled one thing on the field and then trying to change it, arguably almost impossible. So I'm not like upset that they didn't change it. I'm just thinking it was definitely a tie goes to the receiver type of situation, and that's not what they did. I think that's a systematic issue with the NFL overall, not so much just our specific game, but whatever it is, what it is. We came out with the W, which is great. I think McCarthy still showing that he still plays with a great amount of grit, honestly. And KOC trusts him. Like we had like a great game surrounding it. We had great on special teams too. Miles Price, like he's showing that like he's going to be returning the ball a lot, and you can't like you're going to have to tackle him extremely well. Like at this point, and because of the new rules, like I'm thinking, okay, maybe he has a possibility to take it to the house every single time. Like I'm just thinking, oh, there's a possibility for this.
Vikings fans.
Too bad we get a penalty on every good fucking kick return. So
Yep.
All right. You have had the floor, Vikings fans. Now it's seventh letter. We got them ready to go. Here you go. Pass out some blame. Seventh letter. You have the floor, sir.
The whole interior line, the special teams, offense, defense played okay. The refs kind of gave y'all bullshit, roughing the passer on third down, but whatever. That was bullshit. And just like the Vikings came to play, blocked the field goal, had a kick.
Are you talking about when you say bullshit? Are you talking about the one that was the weight on or the side kick by Hutchinson?
I ain't talking about the side. He didn't do. He sacked him. He didn't even put his body. He put his arms up. He didn't do nothing in the grass. The ball was just getting out of his hand. He hit him. He was already in the air. That's some more bullshit. But it's all right. That ain't why we lost. We lost because y'all came to play and we did. Period.
That's fair.
That's all. Like y'all beat us fair and square. I ain't making no excuses. I'm turned the fucking game off. I don't even really know what happened. To be honest, I just know what I was looking at on my phone. I'm saying we can't 3 and out. We can't protect the fucking quarterback. Jared Goff out there spinning off of Greg Nard and all that. Like, come on, man, that ain't this game. Montgomery fumbles, like just shit that didn't come to play.
Crazy.
Period. So y'all came to play. Y'all played good on special teams. Y'all played good on defense. Y'all played all right on offense. JJ McCarthy, all right, because JJ McCarthy, when the game counted, he made a big pass on third down. He kept the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like Arnold didn't do that for y'all last year. So it's like y'all came to play. We did. Period. We all hurt this week. Thank God we played the Commanders. Thank God for that.
And we'll get to that. But speaking of obviously talking about quarterbacks that come through in the clutch, now we can talk about a team with a quarterback that doesn't come through in the clutch. Jordan Love, the Packers were kicked around at Lambeau 16-13, a loss versus, obviously, this is your welcome to the show. But Chris, like, we talked last week about, this should have been a win at home. The Packers kind of take control. Jordan Love, for all, tens and like how he did last week and then to come in this week and just lay an egg, pass out some blame and talk a little bit about your frustration with this game.
If I pass out blame, it's definitely not going to Love. It's definitely going to Matt LaFleur, okay? If you look on Twitter, Love, you can say what you want about Love. He had 260 plus. We went to the red zone 6 times, only scored once. That's not on Love. If you look at the play calling, it's run, screen pass, attempt on fourth down. If we make it, we make it. We don't, we don't. First half, Matt LaFleur, a box of rocks. Second half, Matt LaFleur, genius. It's been like this for the past couple years. And another thing Matt LaFleur needs to steer away from is you don't have Rodgers as the quarterback anymore. You don't have to run first. It's a pass-heavy offense. We have 7 guys that can defeat a CB2, CB3, CB4, a nickel. And before we lost Tucker Kraft, nobody can guard him. So when it comes to passing out blame, the second blame goes to defense. I can't blame Love for this because of execution. He's just doing what the coach is telling him to do. He had 260 and no touchdowns and an interception. Now, the interception, I will put on Love completely. But the defense, people don't look at the defense. We had no pressures. We had no sacks, no QB hurries. With Michael Parsons on one side, Gary on the other side. Kobe Wooden, he got hurt, but that wasn't until the top of the third. You can't use that as an excuse. Xavier McKinney is playing below average, if we admit it. Like, people say you don't target his side of the field, but he can't tackle for real if you pay attention to the game. So, and then Evan Williams is a dog. Cooper is a dog. You see him ruffle Bryce Young feathers a lot during the game. And the reason I feel like they stayed the reason that they could run the ball, because they couldn't run. We stopped the run a lot this season. Like, every running back that averages probably 70, 80 yards, we holding them to under 50. Now, they kept the game close enough where they can play action, run the ball, not throw as much, throw when they need to. We're used to getting a lead on teams and forcing them to throw. That's when Michael Parsons come into effect. But this game, Rico Dow, the run he's been on, I kind of was nervous for him because I know my Packers and I know we play down the competition. So when it comes,
we say that all the time.
Seventh letter always says, what do you say, seventh letter?
Always playing with their food. They
always, bro.
With their food every time.
And the proof is in the pudding. So if it keeps going like that, we beat the Eagles, we lose to the Giants. If we beat the Steelers, we beat the mess out of the Steelers, and then the Steelers turn around and beat the Colts. Like, it's just like that's just Packer football. We beat the Lions first week. I know they say that, but the way we beat them, I can't really say that's first week stuff. We held every running back after them. We stopped them too. And everybody knows you take Goff's running game away, you make him throw more than he runs the ball. We know how that can go. So it's like Jalen Hurts in a sense. But
I'm gonna talk. Go ahead, keep going.
But yeah, no, man.
Getting ready.
but and the kicker, we have a substitute teacher that's a better kicker than our starter. I think Brandon McManus has missed 3 kicks in the past 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the substitute teacher, I cannot remember his name. The substitute teacher, he broke our record for the longest kick attempt in Packers history. So put him in the game, man. Let McManus go on IR, fix his leg, and come back for the long run.
We'll just call him H.
Yeah, H. Harvard is that? Yeah. So
Haverstill or Harvard.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So, nothing warms my heart other than, a Bears win. But if there's, a Bears win, Packers loss. I mean, but
beautiful.
It's amazing. And, obviously you look at that game and you're right. Like the Packers, I mean, they're either amazing against the Steelers. They got up against the Steelers, or they play down to the competition and at home nonetheless. So it's going to be interesting kind of going forward. But, it's the NFL. I mean, obviously you look at, all these good teams and you got to stop the run. I mean, obviously my Bears do as well. And we'll kind of move on and get into my Bears game, whatever that was. The Bears outlasted the Bengals in a wild 47-42 win. Week 9, helmet stickers.
You couldn't even blink on this game. It was
no.
I would look away and I looked back and I was like, how did we get there?
I was not sure what even to think. I was just kind of like, we're going to lose this. So helmet stickers, offensive line, number 1, but my guy, Kyle Monangai, with just some tough running.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Why'd you win? You ran the ball 38 times.
Yes.
That's how Ben Johnson. That's how
Ben Johnson
run the ball. Run the ball. That's why I wasn't sad when he left. He always want to throw. But when we run the ball, we beat them. You beat them because the man had 20. How many carries he had? Yeah, ran the shit.
Like 26 or 160.
The trick plays, the doing different things.
He can't wait to do a trick play. I'm the smartest guy in the room.
And you know what?
I mean, it worked clearly.
My guy Caleb Williams, he has caught more touchdowns than Matthew Golden. So I love that as well. I love that stat. I love that stat. But when you look at it, obviously this was the Colston Loveland game as well. Just that last, touchdown that he had. And the cool thing, I know we're going to heap praise on your guy, Ben Johnston, seventh letter. He was telling Caleb before that happened, well, even before the game, that they were going to have some big plays. And then even that play, there was going to be an opportunity to have a big play because their secondary can't tackle. And obviously that you may throw some cold water on this win. And obviously the Bengals defense is historically bad, right? But
they play hard though.
They play hard. 47 points is 47 points. 8 lead changes in this game.
The offense played hard.
This is a game. Well, obviously,
eight lead changes.
8 lead changes. Absolutely
That's
crazy.
Bum ass teams.
Well, and
Wow.
part of it,
Wow.
the Bears secondary is absolutely decimated. So that's not good. So we've had a ton of
did
injuries.
they show up?
Well, yeah, actually, absolutely. That was the problem.
What's gonna happen when you guys play a real team? Like I
They
can't
lose.
wait.
They lose.
I
We're
can't
getting
wait.
there. We're getting there. We got 2 wins against Green Bay coming up here in December, but we'll get there. But what I love about this is a game, another one that my Bears in past years would have lost. So obviously you look at
That's true.
And that's huge. The other thing too, obviously everyone wants to say Caleb is this and that, and obviously he has a lot of growth, right? There's a lot of things that kind of make me a little bit nervous, kind of the rolling around, but he keeps plays alive, number one. But even listening to Chase Daniel and some of these other quarterback former NFL quarterbacks talk about just that last throw, the elite placement right above the defender and right in just where it needed to be. We were ready at least to get a field goal there. But the cool thing is that finally having a Bears quarterback that is calm and cool in clutch moments, and we have not had that. And
Calm and cool.
Slow down.
I don't know if calm and cool would be the
Before he
dissociated would be more.
Before he went on the field, he had a little bit of a smirk. All right, you look at that. He was ready.
It's the Bengals defense, though.
Thank you.
NFL football. Hey,
You're
he did
already
this.
up 40 points.
Seventh letter. Do you know who he did this against? He did this against Detroit last year. So
There are some teams that can score over 40 points, but not let the other team
my friend.
score 40
You
points.
lost. He didn't call timeout. He's a grown man.
Because of Eberflus.
Coach didn't tell him. The clock run, you got timeouts. Use him. He's a grown man. I need the man to tell me when to call it. It then took 15 seconds to get to the line. Like, get this bum out of here, man.
Yeah,
There
I
we
don't
go.
think-
All right.
I don't think
bad.
Williams' talent has ever been the argument on the show. I think that it's his mindset, personality, and his scrambling, which is where the issues come in. His arm
Absolutely.
has never been the problem.
His
So-
deep ball accuracy is a problem for sure.
It can
so
be.
Right.
He'll make
Layup. The layup,
Although Chris-
the lack of hitting the layup, he can't.
Although
hit
Chris,
a layup.
last houses, Jordan Love, he is looking putrid on his accuracy. So
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
right?
No. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. If we want to talk about something, we could talk about Roma Doomsday's drops.
Okay.
If we want
Yes.
to talk about anything.
Absolutely. Well, and that was the other
I'd
thing.
rather talk about that goose egg that he had in fantasy. Like,
Yeah, that.
Well,
too.
that
Oh,
was
I
the
thought
thing.
he was hurt. He wasn't hurt.
no,
No.
he just had a goose. He just was bad.
Well, and part of it, the drops, absolutely
I
Roma
thought he
Dunze
was hurt.
drops.
He wasn't hurt. I said,
So,
damn,
and the interesting, for those who follow social media, his dad went on and was kind of complaining about everything. And the cool thing about Bears social media, they actually put together a compilation of Roma Dunze blocking and getting recognition of it and being happy. So it's just a fun, meta troll or whatever that is. But hey, everything's is solved when we're winning. So seventh letter, kudos to you. Beginning of the season, you said the Bears would be 5-3 at this point. I said they'd be 4-4.
Schedule.
I know. I'm trying to give you kudos for predicting my Bears being 5-3. So
because your schedule.
The shoe is gonna drop eventually.
We'll see. We're still on a trajectory.
You ran into the backup black quarterback and got your ass beat. You know what I mean? It wasn't even Lamar. Ran in there and got your ass beat a week ago and coming out here talking like you tough today because you beat Joe Flacco.
You know I always talk tough. Man. You know I always talk tough. I never
There's some
back
teams
down.
that can allow the Bengals to only score 1 touchdown in a game. The Bears are not that team.
It's also this division is so crazy. Like we are all so neck and neck. There's one loss could change everything because we're all within a game and a half.
Yeah.
So it's like the second that y'all's schedule actually drops, y'all are gonna drop.
Well, that's the thing. It's not going to drop for a while, so I'm good with that. So, and
the gauntlet is coming. Y'all play us soon. Y'all play the Eagles soon. Y'all play the Steelers soon. And if the Giants,
the Vikings again.
And the Vikings in 2 weeks. That's going to drop.
Plenty of time for us to get healthy. Seventh letter. Let's go on to the next week. So week 10 coming up. Speaking of like not healthy, the Lions are going to the Commanders, and the Commanders are just kind of falling apart. Number one, I didn't believe in them. I thought they'd take a step back anyway, but they're just like decimated with injuries as well. So seventh letter, give us a little bit of kind of a preview and some keys that you think are going to be for this Lions at Commanders game.
So only way we'll win is if we turn Mariota over a lot. Hopefully he's in a giving mood again. Like,
did you say the only way that you're going to win?
Yeah, because the offensive line is hurt. I'm not feeling us right now, and you know how I feel after we lose. I'm over here beating the shit out the Vikings now, 31-3. I don't like the way we looked last week. I don't like how we don't have that urgency no more, and we don't have urgency until we lose. So chances are we do win, and I don't even need Panay Sewell to play. I just want Frank Ragnow back bad, yo. I know y'all talk about the coaches. We miss him. Period, yo.
Miss Ben?
Frank Ragnow, man.
I thought you said Miss Ben.
No, I don't miss no damn Ben. Get him I don't miss him.
You don't miss those trick plays?
I don't miss nothing about
I love those trick plays.
I can't stand him in the trick plays. It's like anyway, I think that we'll win because they're so hurt. But we're so hurt. We're very hurt too. So I just think we're better than them. I just think Mariota sucks. So I think that's the only reason why we'll win is because Mariota sucks, and I'm just betting on that. And they can't stop the run. So our lack of offensive line this week shouldn't matter much. As long as we roll grade them and try to just get Montgomery involved, we got to get him back involved. We need to get Tesla in the game. Stuff like that, normal stuff, big boy ball, because we can't play the same way that we played before. We don't have that offensive line. We can't hold the ball and get Jamison Williams the ball. We got to find a way to get him involved because he's too explosive. He needs to get the ball. I'm just tired of playing these games with these bum-ass teams and losing to bums every 3 weeks. We lose to a bum. We lost to the Packers. But that was a preseason game, really, so that don't really the Chiefs, they cheated us out of that, and they could have beat us anyway because we was hurt, but they cheated us out of that one. And then we go ahead against Minnesota at home, and we've been beating the shit out of Minnesota for 4 years in a row now, and now we're going to start losing to them again. And that
and I can't wait because the people on Twitter have been in my shit. Y'all haven't beat us in how many years?
You have, but y'all can't beat us. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just
apparently we can.
Yeah, you can't say that no more.
Yeah, they came to play. I ain't lying. Yo, listen, I saw the kickers. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers turned. Thank God for that. Then there's a block field goal. Like, man, they playing. They want to win. We didn't want to win. We didn't get the Vikings. They got a rookie quarterback. We hit him 1,000 times. It doesn't matter. He's still getting up and playing. So it's like they came to play. We didn't. And we can't be that. If we want to win a Super Bowl, we got to play every week. Like last year when we had a chip on our shoulders when everybody was hurt. I'd rather put the fucking people that we got off the street in the game. Put them back in. We don't need all these people talking all this shit and you getting cooked.
It's always more entertaining when the Lions lose, I think.
I know, but he always comes in the week after, and we're like, settle down. The Lions are still really good. And he's like, no, we're going to lose. Which means y'all probably are going to slaughter the Commanders.
Because we ain't beat nobody.
Last time.
We haven't beat nobody yet. The only notable win we got on our record is against the Bucks. If the Bucks ain't that good.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that the Bucks win doesn't count because isn't that the game where Mike Evans got injured again? Like
yeah, but they didn't score when he was in the game, so we already.
But at the same time, they still don't have Godwin. They still don't have Bucky Irvin.
We ain't that, but we still ain't. Then we ain't beat nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't beat nobody. So it's like I need to beat somebody until I believe
it's anybody's year.
Yeah,
y'all know who year it is, man.
Y'all lost to the
don't even say it's Packers year.
They lost to the Browns, the Panthers, and tied with the Cowboys.
Green Bay looked really good for the first 2 weeks. If you would have seen me on Twitter, I was like, "Ooh,"
because ain't nobody know.
Green Bay might be really good.
But we didn't know how they was going to use Parsons. We don't know how they was going to use Parsons. So
you still don't know. You still don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll get the Packer stuff soon. So, Chris, are you going? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Seventh letter.
The Packers are a good team. They just about as good as us.
Yeah.
But they have Jordan Love has a tendency to do this.
Yeah.
Do this. We do that a lot. And hopefully he's doing this when he plays us on Thanksgiving.
No, you never have a last Thanksgiving we played, y'all.
Yeah, that was his coming out part. That's when I thought he was good. And then he stunk it up last year. So like I don't believe it no more. He's been up and down since then.
All right, Chris, what about you? Are you going you think the Lions are going to win this game?
Against the Command?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Ain't nobody. Like we ain't playing Jay Daniels. I want the number one pick or something. I don't even want
it's two teams that you're scared to play off a loss in the NFC North. It's the Packers and it's the Lions. Those are two teams you could damn near guarantee a win after the loss. That's how I feel. You know Dan Campbell and their whole crew over there is going to put together an ass whooping. It's one of them games the Lions probably put up 50. It's one of those type of games.
Not if Penei Sewell don't play.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrand with Sewell? He got poked in his eye, right?
Yeah, he hurt. He ain't practiced today. Tell it Decker ain't practiced today. And fucking Graham Glasgow be the best offensive lineman on the line. Oh my God!
I mean, they got Von Miller and
don't matter. But how the Vikings beat us? They beat us with speed.
The Vikings beat y'all because they have Brian Flores. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the way
it's an attacking style defense. An attacking style defense against them slow old ass, over the hill ass, fucking Graham Glasgow is why we lost. I hate him, yo. I hate him. I don't hate him.
Dan the Diva Campbell.
I just don't think he should be an NFL starting center. I don't think he should be playing. That's it. We need to give Frank Ragnow $10 billion to come back off his boat. I can't do no more.
Dre, are you picking the Lions here?
I mean, yeah, I think, especially with Jay Daniels injured, like that's just.
See, I ain't talking. See,
right?
Yeah, we.
Like, I mean, like that would be like arguably.
You beat us one time you beat us, and now you talking about something because Jay Daniels ain't playing.
No, because in like all seriousness, like Jane Daniels, like he has like a lot. He
makes
of, like,
the Commanders.
Look what he did to the Lions in the playoffs. That's the.
We was hurt. I was playing. Me and Shelby.
Y'all still hurt though.
Me and Shelby. Shelby was the nose.
You probably would do good out there. Don't want me out there.
Man. I was playing. I'm 46 years old, bro.
I've been told you're good at basketball though. Seventh letter.
I'm a beast at basketball. I told you that one.
You're tall. You got size.
We got that one-on-one coming. Seventh letter eventually. All right. So what about you, Shelby? You're on the Lions here too?
Yes. This
All right,
happens
that's
every
supposed to
time.
said it, Dre, like that. Can't not. Jay Daniel ain't playing. Ain't no playing.
I'm just saying.
less about
That's
that.
not shade to the Lions. I'm just saying,
not.
Jane, especially
Just-
with
I
him
feel
gone,
like
the Lions, like, yeah,
like
Right.
they're gonna give a whoop ass like on that shit. Like we
I
100%.
think that this happens every time. Seven Glitter's like mad, and then we're like, I guarantee they're gonna come in and put up 1,000,000 points. And then next week he's gonna come on the show decked out in lines, and he's gonna be like, guess who's back on top? And then it's gonna be a whole.
No. What's gonna happen is
that's what happens.
Wear one piece of Lions article of clothing, and then if we win 2, then I'll have all the Lions stuff.
Oh, okay.
I might just wear a hat next week, but this week
because Green Bay only has to lose. Green Bay only has to lose, and the Lions have to win to flip, right?
Yeah.
Who Green Bay play?
The Eagles.
Who the fuck is Steve?
Steve is obviously a Packer fan.
I'm about to listen, man. Get him off the thing.
27-17 is crazy.
Yo, you blocked, yo. Steve, you blocked.
Even as Vikings fans, we're sitting here being like, that's crazy that we beat y'all. Because it really was a game that I was going into. I was late to go watch the game because I was like listening to it on my phone and y'all scored right away. And I was like, see, this is why I don't even want to fucking go watch this game. They're about to blow us out.
Right back.
And then the next day, I was just like, oh, shit.
Man, I was out running during this time, and I heard it like I was listening to the Paul Allen like cast on iHeartRadio. Man, I yelled like "Let's go!" like really loud, and out in Philly, just like out running, like, and I was just like I was hyped up as shit during that moment.
I was actually listening to the Lions broadcast, and so they were like, "Throw to Justin Jefferson, touchdown," and I wasn't even processing that he said touchdown. And then I looked at the score and I was like, oh, shit. They're so unenthused that I didn't even realize.
Yeah, Meek Robinson want to talk and not play. Like, play.
That was a nasty touchdown. That was a nasty touchdown.
Right. I go and I listen to the Paul Allen and he's like, what did he catch by Justin Jefferson? I'm like, holy shit.
You know, seventh letter, last year we didn't have a lot of Viking talk, but you know, hey, we are glad and grateful for Viking talk and excitement for the Vikings. It may change next week. It may. Remember last year when Vikings lost, we never actually had them come on. So, but now we do.
Dre was there.
Dre was good, and obviously Shelby when she was able to as well. But that's why we had to find you guys because I think we had a couple Daves that didn't show up when the Vikings lost.
That was years ago.
That was years ago. That was, and we've turned the page, and now this is a game. Actually, our guy. Trev is going to go to the Packer game, and then he's also going to try to go to this game, crazy enough. So Trevor's going to be at this game as well in Minnesota. All right. Whew. I'm going to let you start with this one, Dre. What are some keys to the Ravens at Vikings?
I mean, the biggest thing is obviously contain like Lamar Jackson. Like, I think that's anyone playing the Ravens. That's the biggest key to the game. Like you have to be able to do that. Secondly, it's honestly score a lot to make them throw the ball. Because Derrick Henry is a beast, nothing taken away from him. But if the game situation and they score a lot, Derrick Henry isn't going to be loving the ball, running the ball as much as they would normally do it. Because he's going to be running it where we expect that. But I think and he's going to take multiple people, take him down. At this point, everyone knows that's a possibility. So, we have to put a spy on Lamar and then arguably put 2 linebackers arguably on Derrick Henry every time. I think the receivers, they're decent, obviously, but Zay Flowers, he's decent, but he's still not the best. And then obviously Hopkins, obviously in the twilight of his career. So, we can hold them. I think the Lions have a much better receiving core than they do. So I think that a lot. Honestly, I have a little bit more confidence given how they play the Lions. just because obviously the Lions are a lot younger in those areas, more so than the Ravens are. Because like if we're able to just show out just like relatively how we've been showing out, I'll be okay with it. I do think it's a tough battle just because Lamar is Lamar, you know, like he has a lot of skill that you can't like take away at all. But I think generally speaking, like I'll go into any game and I'll root for the Vikings, even though like even I was rooting for them like versus the Lions, but I was gonna be okay with a loss. This is another similar game, but I do think it's a little bit more manageable than the Lions were going into it. But yeah, that's what I would say.
All right, so you're picking the Vikings.
Yeah.
All right, Shelby, what about you?
I agree on the last part. I was actually less scared for this game than the Lions game. Y'all know how I feel about Lamar Jackson. I think that he's overhyped. Granted, regular season, he's amazing. He just chokes in the playoffs. This is obviously not a playoff game. But one thing that we noticed from his playoff games is he loves to throw interceptions. And I think the Ryan Flores defense, if we, like, you know, Dre said, if we can put pressure and force Lamar to throw the ball, that is going to be our big thing. Now, with our CBs, they've kind of been a little like Isaiah Rodgers has the potential to make a play all the time. And he, even in the Chargers game that I was at, he got a pick six and then it was called back and it's this whole big thing, you know. But there is room to make those big plays. And the thing about Lamar is once he, like, something happens, it kind of, like, unravels from there. Seeing us against the run game in the Lions is what is giving me confidence against the Ravens because the Lions have 2-star running backs. Be with me. Derrick Henry is obviously scary. Lamar Jackson is also very scary in the run game. But if we can hold the run game and contain it, then Lamar Jackson is going to be forced to run the ball. But let's go against the defense. The defense saves us from pretty much every game. We need our offense to make big plays. We need to see a 200-plus yard game from J.J. McCarthy. This is going to be a time that we actually see him put up numbers. I am scared because,
that's numbers?
Of course. Huh?
200 yards is numbers?
I love that.
Well, you know, 2 out of the 3, he's had 143 yards.
Ooh.
Like I said, he's kind of a handoff merchant. But
and then the other one was like 150 or like also very low. So I just need to see him be able to actually throw the ball, considering we have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. We should be having more yards in receiving.
Where's Hawkinson? Hawkinson, right?
Hawkinson, fuck that guy. I'm back with 7 Hawkinson fucking blows dick. I hate him now.
Gee, all right, dang.
He sucks.
Look, I'm
Shots fired.
No, he doesn't exist anymore. He does not exist anymore. He sucks. He's a big lug. Like, no, I don't have any trust in him. Granted, sometimes he can catch the ball, and then that's cool.
If he on a linebacker that he could beat, yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm starting to see that he's just not as reliable as he once was for us. So, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Woo! We even got Oliver and Naylor. Those are 2 other people that we have that can make big plays. So we should be having more passing yards. I also am scared because Aaron Jones, do we know if he practiced? I think that he's hurt again. Another 7th letter thing. He cannot stay healthy to save his life. I do. You guys know I do like Mason.
Mhm.
But I think that we can't have the best receiver in the league and depend so much on our run game. Like, we need a quarterback that can actually throw the ball, especially against the Ravens. It's how I felt against the Lions too. These are two offenses where, like, you have to score points. Like, every single time the Ravens go against a good team, it's score, 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 score. But in those games that the Ravens lose, it's usually Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry make stupid plays, and then that loses them the game. It's not that they are like, they'll be dominant for most of the game, and then there's these big things like the Ravens-Bills. It's like Derrick Henry was fumbling the first
Ball,
4
yep.
games of the season on
And-
big plays. So I think the defense needs to cause those big plays, and we need more passing yards and points.
And you know, my Bears did stop Derrick Henry, but unfortunately we couldn't. We got a Hunt lead. But hey, there is a blueprint there. So it looks like Tom Pelissero of NFL Network reported that Jones suffered a minor AC joint sprain in his shoulder and expects to play against the Ravens. But also he's got toe issues. He's got a bunch of stuff going on.
Knee issues.
Did not
hip
practice
issues.
Wednesday. So who knows?
Yeah,
But so we'll see. But yeah, I think I said that about Aaron Jones as well. So it's gonna be interesting.
Did we he's still there? Right?
What, the Aaron Jones?
No, Cam Akers.
Oh,
Did they drop him again, or?
No, I don't think
'Cause
they
I didn't
dropped
see
him. I don't actually know offhand.
you know, if KOC was a good offensive coordinator, he might actually put Justin Jefferson in the backfield or something like that. Just get him the ball. Give him
or
the ball.
something like that.
He's Cam Akers on practice squad right now.
All right, so he's there. All right, I'm going to give Chris you the opportunity. Do you think the Vikings are winning this week?
No, I don't. Like I said, it's 2 teams in a division that you don't want to play after a loss. I feel like the Ravens is a team you don't want to play with confidence. A confidence-driven Ravens team that know their division is kind of like on the decline. You got the Browns you don't have to worry about. You got the Steelers that sometime, and you got the Bengals you don't have to worry about. So when you got that kind of confidence going into a game against a quarterback that's unproven or not even 10% shown himself for real, it gives you the confidence that we can stop him. You're not going against backup safeties this week. You're going against Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks. You're not going against backup linebackers this week. You're going against Roquan Smith. You're going against Mike Green on the edge. You're not going against
Jack Campbell's not a backup though.
Who the other linebacker?
What's his name? He has
exactly.
No. I'm just not remembering. No. Like Anzalone, 7th letter. What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about the Lions?
The long hair dude?
Yeah, long hair guy.
So what I will say,
my defense played. I feel like my defense was not why we lost. I don't.
I feel like the Ravens' weakness is this defensive back. I mean, not defensive back, the cornerbacks. So
Anzalone, that's it.
Anzalone, yeah. So if you can attack, I don't know, man. If you could attack the CB2, which I know the Vikings can do with Jordan Addison, you win the game. I feel like it's a Jordan Addison game if the Vikings do win. Because they just traded Jair. I don't even know who their CB2 is now. But at the end of the day, as long as JJ has the confidence also heading into this game, which I don't know, it's a division game last week. This week isn't a division game, and it's against Lamar Jackson.
It's also at home. That helps us.
Yeah, that helps.
They're gonna try to heat JJ up.
Yeah, they are. They are definitely. But trying to contain Lamar Jackson sounds way easier to say than done. And I say that in the sense of you're not going against. You're not going against a quarterback that you aren't scared to run. Like they went against Jared Goff. He could do a play action, he can't do an RPO. Lamar Jackson can RPO you to death and actually hand it off to a good running back. But I will say, the scariest defense in the division is Brian Flores. The way he can disguise plays and scramble players, That's the only thing that I could see that defense capitalizing on, because Lamar Jackson, I just feel like he doesn't know how to read defense as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by containing him. Is like if he gets flustered, that's when those mistakes get made.
But do y'all have a DB for Zay Flowers though?
No. Who would he go against?
No.
Rodgers?
Everybody gonna put Rodgers on him. He gonna get barbecue.
Rodgers, Cashman,
barbecue.
Neither one.
Barbecue. It's the way to rate, but I think like it kind of equals out because the Vikings do got like a fast defense. So I think the Vikings speed to be able to. It's just like I think the Vikings are inside. They're a little bit more stout than they were in the past years. So they should be able to hold up pretty well against the Ravens' offensive line because the Ravens got a pretty good offensive line.
They do.
But if y'all don't get off the field on third down and Lamar starts extending a few plays and then they get into that playground shit, you know, he a regular season quarterback and that's when he shine. Like, you know, the Bills kind of
our time clock control is kind of trash too, and going against the offense that runs a lot, we're gonna need to be. Yeah. Every Ravens game that's big comes down to offense versus offense. It's like high score. So
7th letter, are you going with the Vikings this week?
I just think that I mean it's gonna be a close game, but I do think the Ravens might pull away because they kind of, you know, they won 2 straight. Yeah, and they just they getting their little. I told them like I told you, I think that the Ravens will turn it around at some point in the season, and I just think right now, I just think they're gonna heat JJ up. It's gonna be a different monster. The looks that they're gonna give him is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of heat coming his way. That's what they did to Caleb. So they're gonna do that to a young quarterback, and I just think that he's gonna be a little bit overwhelmed. But if if they run the ball a lot and get off the field on third down, they can win. It's just that they got to get off the field on third down. That's the only thing I kind of worry about because Lamar and I trust Brian Flores, the game plan pretty good for him and put him in, send little disguised blitzes his way. But Lamar is also he's a very competitive person and he played with a lot of pride. So I can see him, you know, taking it to the next level and just being the superstar that he is in the regular season and pulling it through. It's only because he's just he just really good in the regular season. That's the only thing. But y'all can win. I'll just keep the quarterback safe. Don't try to make him go with 20. I don't think
exactly
yards passing. I just think he needs to convert on third down and just let the run game get him in third and shorts, and y'all keep the ball away from him for a little while because that's when you kind of knock the Ravens off there because they score quick. That's one of the Ravens things. They score fast. They're not like the long drive kind of team. They score like this. 20 yards, 18 yards, stuff like that. And if you can kind of like keep with them and keep the game close, and JJ shows to be a little, you know, resilient. He don't have to have the best game, but at the end of the game, he'll run in a touchdown on you. He'll have a big third down conversion on you. So has the moxie. He just, you know, he's developing at the moment. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but the Vikings can easily. This is be a closer game than we all probably think.
So heard the story. Obviously, we heard a lot about Lamar versus the Bears and him possibly playing and you know playing against the for the scout team. But the biggest thing is, you know, hearing from his teammates when he was playing for the scout team is they told him just to chill. Basically, he was trying to go like 100%. And so I think he's going to be ready to go here. And I just think he's, you know, has the opportunity. John Harbaugh, I love him as coach. I think that's their opportunity here. And I think the Ravens are going to win 37-20. it's really tough to put this on JJ. So I'm going to go there. Speaking of points, let's go ahead and preview my Bears game. Obviously, my Bears are just like a point machine far this year. So week 10, Giants at the Bears, -4.5. Now, Miles was on last week and talking about the Packers trap game. This might be a little bit of a trap game. Obviously, the Bears were 5-3. We won ugly, but we won. So I don't know. I just, I worry that, maybe we think that we're better than we are. We're definitely getting there, and we're still on track for 11-6. We're still there. But just never know. Obviously, it helps to have Cam Scatterboo out. I think Theo Johnson's going to be probably the focal point. I do look at the Giants probably to have a good passing game just with where our secondary is at. We may have. I'm not 100% sure whether Stevenson will be back, but we're getting some players. Austin Booker starting to do well. We got we traded for defensive end. I think that will help.
How do you think he will help? How do you think he'll help?
Depth. He'll help with depth, and which we need. Right? You can't just put it all on Austin Booker. So depth will help, and just to kind of spell him. So obviously he's not going to come in and dominate. He's not Micah Parsons. He's not a name, and everyone's kind of like, well, we should have traded for a name. No, I don't want to give up 2 first-round picks. No, thank you. I love where my Bears are at. We're not Super Bowl caliber yet. Okay, we're getting there. Maybe next year we'll get there. All right. So some keys, what I'm looking for. Just like the Lions, run the damn ball. Give it to we'll see if Swift is out or not, but give it to my own guy, and just
Swift lost his job last week.
What's that?
Definitely.
Swift was gone. Yep. They even gave it to Britton Brown, and they may sign another guy on the practice squad or off the street. So just run the ball, control the line of scrimmage. I'm a little worried about our secondary, but if we can control their line of scrimmage and have a little bit more pass rush, I think that'll be huge. What really helped us versus the Bengals is the long 10-play drives, right? I think that helped. And also, like I said, my guy, Caleb Clutch Williams, in the clutch, being able to deliver. And I think if we can continue to develop with him and the line, obviously there's a lot of holes for Caleb to still work on. The line as well. There were some places they needed to improve on as well. But all of that just to continue to build. The Giants have even a worse rushing defense than the Bengals. So
31st. So run the ball.
What about passing though?
What about
bad
passing defense?
They're all so bad.
Yeah,
but they're going against.
They can get to the quarterback though, and
that's what I'm a little worried about.
Yep.
They do have they don't have the best passing defense, but they do get to the quarterback, and Caleb Williams can't fucking make a layup. So
we're all saying things about Burns.
He's getting there. All right.
Thibodeau is good too.
I want to give up
Burns. I think it's an Abdul Carter game.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. So we'd love to have the 2 giant goofballs, connect with them, and they're always watching. So always good to, especially we have connect here. I don't know. I mean, Theo Johnson, he's looks like he's done well in fantasy. So, but Wan'Dale Robinson, I'm a little worried about him. Absolutely. Even Darius Slayton, I'm a little bit worried about him. Even I think I'm a little bit worried about the Giants bringing out the ghost of Victor Cruz. And all of that. So, but I do see my Bears winning this game, and I think it's going to be a 28-13.
Where's
Bears.
it at?
No. I got to change that here. 28-20. Bears win.
Where is it at?
It's at Soldier Field.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's sorry ass dart, B. I don't know.
All right, so 7th letter. So, are you picking my Bears? Or are you picking the Giants?
Yeah, I pick the Bears because I think Ben Johnson knows. Like, I think he likes that running back, so he might give him the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, But don't sleep on the Giants' defensive front
Yeah.
seven. They pretty stout up there, and they do hit you. So just get ready for Caleb to get hit a little bit. Be prepared for that. And he's gonna be running for his life because they will heat you up there too. They just don't have they on the field a lot. The Giants stay on the field all day because the offense don't do shit. But since you're hurt on defense, that's the only reason that'll keep it close. Yes, the Bears will win, but it'll be like last week against the Bengals. Y'all gonna make it too fucking hard when it shouldn't be, and it'll be 35-32, and the Giants will figure out a way to lose like they always do.
All right, Dre, what about you? Do you think in the Bears or the Giants here?
In short, I think the Bears can pull it out. I do think I agree with seventh letter. I think it's going to be kind of similar to last week. It's going to be high scoring because it's generally speaking, passing defense is not great for both teams. I think there is slight with the defensive line, like we already said. Like the names there, they can do damage, but I mean, eventually those four people will get tired, and I think that's how the Bears are probably going to end up winning out. I don't know, 38-31 or something like that. It's going to be high. I think it's going to be high scoring at the end.
Yeah, especially with the secondary. All right, Shelby, what about you? Keep it rolling.
I think it's
Keep
probably
it
going to be Bears. I think losing Scabadoo. That
Scabadoo.
Scabadoo, like anytime, that's all I can hear.
Skibbity.
I think losing him changed the trajectory because they were looking so good, but it was because they had the partnership between him and Dart and that
could be dangerous
balance
next year for sure.
Yeah, but losing him that took everything away. But I also think that the Bears like to keep things ugly in an exciting way. So I think it'll be one of those games that we're like, wow, okay.
I feel like
and
that's a
just
t-shirt.
Back and forth.
I feel like it's a t-shirt. Ugly
Bears
and exciting
like to keep
way.
Bears like to keep things ugly. Sure.
In an exciting way.
All right, this
you don't need the exciting part.
This train, I'm glad everybody's on the train. So Chris,
it's not a train, yo. You playing a giant.
Tell me you're on the train.
Right.
It's a train. Chris, are you on the train?
I say the Bears win, but I think the Giants cover the spread, though. I think they cover the spread, though. And I don't think it's a high-scoring game. I think it's actually low, to be honest. Because even though y'all say their passing defense, the Giants' passing defense is bad, Caleb Williams is the type of quarterback you unleash your pass rush defense on, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
You're not playing well against the rush, a pass rush all year. Whenever they heat them up, y'all lost every time.
Exactly. Yeah. So because it doesn't take much to get Caleb out of his element. You know what I'm saying? Like if you send Abdul Carter and Brian Burns from this way and this way, he's scattering all over the field, looking downfield. And overthrow. So I think they win simply because of him making good passes when it matters. Kind of like what he does in the first half, but I think he does it throughout the game. Not often, but when it needs to happen. Third downs, second and sevens, a good run game. I think Monangai definitely took Swift's spot. So if Monangai can kill that Giants defense, it's over for Swift. He's the backup running back. I think they win 17-14.
Wow. Okay. All right. This seventh letter, this Bears train. I love that everybody's on my train now. So.
Good Lord, no.
We're just waiting till it comes to an end.
All right, let's move on.
None of us should be on a train.
Right.
All right, Chris. The final game of the week, the Monday night Eagles at Packers -2.5. Monday Night Football over under 45.5. So, Chris, what are your keys to the Eagles and Packers?
Keys to the Eagles and the Packers. We're at home, coming off a loss. I know Matt LaFleur is bad with play calling, but Matt LaFleur, after a lost play calling, or when we lose somebody big and teams expect us to not have an answer, Matt LaFleur dials up some plays. I've seen it with Devontae Adams in the past. I done seen Matt LaFleur make Alan Lazard get 140 and 2 touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? So I never count LaFleur out when it comes to a game after a loss. Jordan Love, we got some redemption against them. They're the reason Jordan Love had his injury last year. Jalen Carter twisted his knee in Brazil. They beat us in the playoffs when we lost all our players. So we got a little redemption in us. If AJ Brown doesn't play, I will say
Big if.
It's a big if. Hamstring injuries, you know how that go. They're coming off a bye week. I'm not really banking on it. I don't care if he play or not. The biggest thing is Saquon. I don't care if AJ Brown play. They don't pass him the damn ball. And I always say this. I've been saying this since Jalen Hurts been in the league. Make Jalen Hurts pass the ball. I'd rather that. I'd rather that than Saquon.
He's been better this year, though.
Is AJ Brown playing?
That's what's leaning toward. It hasn't been confirmed yet.
All right, if AJ Brown play, then y'all just better just lock up because this is what. Because he throw a pretty good deep ball sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But we're not the team that gives up big plays. When is the last time you seen somebody give up a big play? So
you gotta count for Saquon, so it's gonna be a lot more people in the box.
Well, and look at number 6 as well. So looking at the forecast. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. So right now, snow is in the forecast for Sunday, but it looks like no snow in Green Bay on Monday as of now. But in Green Bay it could change. So I mean that could definitely change the trajectory. And then obviously you got running backs, game. That'll be interesting to see how we go. So you are picking the Packers then?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. So 7th letter. What about you, Packers or Eagles?
I think the Eagles is more tool for our outside game for if it's snow than the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Packers are kind of based on speed. They don't use Jacobs enough, in my opinion.
That is true.
They don't use him enough. I would. It's a lot of times y'all should just. LaFleur is another one that wants to get into his bag. He's another smarter than the room type of guy. So.
Can I tell you some statistics real quick? Packers are fifth. Packers are fifth in rushing attempts.
This year.
Fifth in rushing attempts, 28th in yards per carry.
Wow.
So that's telling me we run too much and don't do much with it. But but listen to look, we second in we're in the late 20s with pass attempts, but top 5 with yards per pass.
Wow.
Meaning we run too much when we need to pass more.
That's trying to be too smart, I think.
Y'all are there's no one to pass to.
I wouldn't say that though. Dom's averages.
I mean,
if you can line up with them, if you can line up with the Packers, man to man with them, the B receivers, because they all B receivers except for Golden, and Golden is like even when he was at Texas, he didn't play 4-2. even then, so they all right. They all right. You got a bunch of all right receivers, but the scheme is what makes them, make them a lot better than what they are. But if you got a team that can line up with y'all, like the Panthers were able to, because the Panthers do got a pretty good secondary. They got a really good defensive line. They're able to push the pocket on Jordan Love. I think the Eagles can definitely do that.
Well, now the Eagles have Jalen Phillips. That's they got better on defense.
Right. So they're more tooled to play outside in those conditions than you guys are. Maybe you're right about y'all run the ball too much, but it's the way, it's the offense. It's not a power offense. So, and I think when you got somebody like Brandon Jacobs, you got to employ some type of power. You know what I mean, to the way.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
well, that's why I looked up, and obviously, I'm not stupid. I'm not a Packer fan, but I did pick Josh Jacobs in a lot of my fantasy leagues because I figured they just give him the ball. But I looked up at the game, and they were giving the ball to Emmanuel Wilson. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, I get it. It's a different style, but, I don't know. I mean,
Emmanuel Wilson averages more yards per carry too.
Yeah.
He gets down there. Like, I don't know what's up with Jacobs this year. I don't know if it's a
Because
lingering
they
injury.
know Jacobs is better than ain't nobody looking for him. Ain't nobody looking for the other guy. They're looking for Jacobs. That's why he got more yards to carry. Ain't nobody looking for him. Ain't nobody what they saying to tip. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody come to see you. They're looking for Jacobs. They ain't looking for him. That don't get that. Don't get that all.
That was a Temptations reference there, eh?
I mean, but they were
I got
they
my
were looking for
Temptations.
Jacobs last year, and he still has 1,400 yards. So what's the difference now?
I don't know. It's just a lot of times, like even in our game, like our games that we play against y'all, that coach always lets us off the hook. Josh Jacobs was busting our ass. He took the ball out of his hands and wanted to throw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand that. Like, yo, if it's working, dude, that's why I like Bill Parcells, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Bill Belichick. They going, oh, word, this work. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Do the same play again. Do it 5 times in a row until they stop it. That's what I like. Like, some shit is not like it's not rocket science, man. This is why the fucking Lions get on my nerves. Yeah, y'all not talking about me right now.
All right.
I think the Eagles. I'm not a big Eagles fan, and the Packers again play up the competition. So I can see the Packers playing well like they did against the Steelers 2 weeks ago, and then beating the Eagles because I just don't think the Eagles are that good. I just don't. I don't think the coaching, even though they can have all the players in the world that they got now, they got probably the best roster in the NFL, and I still don't trust that quarterback, and I still think that he's a one-trick pony. He only know how to throw deep balls. There's no slants. There's no offense. It's just run the ball. If they stop Saquon, then they'll go deep to the Brown. That's it. That's the only. That's their offense. Or they throw to Goddard. I hate watching the Eagles. They just really better than everybody. Over. And the Packers can score too. So just scoring them bum ass Eagles. I don't even care if the Packers win. I don't want the Packers to win, but I don't like the Eagles. They should get on my nerves. That was my Super Bowl last year, yo. That was mine, man.
All right, Dre. What do you think? Are the Eagles or the Packers winning?
I mean, it comes down to whether or not they can stop Saquon. I think that's the biggest key to, like, if the Packers can do that, they can win.
He hasn't really been producing this year, though.
Yeah,
he's about due.
Yeah, but Saquon, like,
True.
yeah, like
he's about
like
due.
it's just they
Especially
let up
what
like
Dowdell
130
did
yards
versus-
to Rico Dowdle, so that's the biggest thing. It's just, and Rico Dowdle is not on the same level as Saquon, and we know that. Like, that's,
I mean, the past few weeks he's been better than Saquon.
Yeah, he's been
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, the thing is Barkley's like, he could break one at any moment. That's at the end of the day, that's how it is. And if they're able to stop him,
Giants,
I do think the Packers can. They can make it, but if not, like I said, their receivers they're decent, but especially losing Tucker Kraft, like now.
He was their
Love
guy.
has to like really trust his receivers.
We're down 4 receivers. Golden injured his shoulder. Dontavian Wick still out. Jaden Reed is out, and Kraft is out.
Oh no! I didn't know that. yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of
Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm saying Eagles. I'll say 24-20, but yeah, I'm
all right.
Eagles. And another one play with their food, so it'll be close. It won't be a blowout.
Shelby, what about you? Eagles?
Yeah, I do think the Eagles. I hate, outside of the Bears, I don't really worry about much. But outside the Packers and the Lions, the Eagles are the team I hate the most in this league. But they are pretty much consistent in their play, because you look at this season and like all teams, you don't really know who's going to the Super Bowl this year, because I mean, you look at the Colts last week, it's like they had the best record and then they have the shittiest game. It's like you'll have a team that does really good and then the next week they look like garbage and you're like, wait, who actually is good? And I think the Eagles have the most consistent team still, which I hate to say, but they don't really have much surprises in their play. And looking at Green Bay the last couple weeks, it's going to kind of depend on like does Green Bay from week 1 show up, or does Green Bay from the last 2 weeks show up? But knowing that most of your receivers are out, it's really going to come down to stopping Saquon. But I don't know. I don't see that the Green Bay's come out.
I mean,
I
slow
love-
down now. We're going back to Christian Watson and Dobbs are still there. Those are the guys.
But that's
anyway.
funny. Steven, this is a
Right.
funny joke. Watson, he'll get injured in the pregame. It's just like, come on,
Saying we
come on.
this Steve guy, whoever this is, saying we still have Watson. That's not like saying we still have a Hulk. That's like saying we still have like Star-Lord or something like that. Like that's not like
Star-Lord-
the same. That's not like
Star-Lord
the
is
same thing. Like,
Underrated. He's underrated. Oh,
I
come
mean,
on.
sure, but also Watson has been injured like 75% of his NFL career.
It's like maybe saying Groot, because Groot kept getting like torn off.
Yeah,
So,
okay, there we go. I can go with that too.
yeah.
Do
yeah.
I think it's going to be a blowout? No.
Yeah.
I just don't think that, I don't know.
No,
But I don't
and-
think that they're going to win.
I'm actually going Eagles 27-17. I just think, but here's the thing. I think we talked about it, and I think the Packers do. I'm going to give you the Green Bay some positive love here. The Packers seem to play up on I don't know, like when they're the spotlight. I went to the game on Thanksgiving last year, and they just dominated the Dolphins. I think probably they killed Mike Daniels' career from then on out, I think, but Tua as well. So on these like big moments, something happens. So it's definitely a possibility. The Packers, obviously seventh letter as well. I've talked about this before. Whenever they're in Lambeau, Packers definitely get Lambeau calls as well. So you never know.
Yes, they
But I
do.
think the Eagles are going to win here. They just have too much overall. So,
Absolutely.
so Chris, did you say the Packers were going to win or the Eagles?
The Packers.
Okay, that's right. You did. Okay,
And
I just
if
want to
we're
make
going
sure.
off of playing down the competition, it's a good team. So you know how we play against good teams.
That is true. That is true. All right. Well, lots of great stuff tonight. Definitely appreciate everybody coming on. Chris, thanks for coming on your first time. Where can everyone find you as we close out?
You can find me on Twitter at GB4, the number 4, LCAL. And on YouTube, you can find me at CHDB-TV.
And that's Cheesehead.
To the
Cheesehead.
deathbed. Cheesehead to the deathbed TV.
Great stuff. Definitely. If you absolutely have to follow Packer stuff, definitely follow Chris. Definitely appreciate you coming on. All great stuff here. And Shelby, where can everyone find you as we close out?
Shelby, Tweten, Instagram, Twitter, X, and the Skull Queen on TikTok.
All good stuff as well. And what about you, Dre?
You can hit me up on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It's at Skullman Sports. Love coming on. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. As always. And you can find me on NFL Outdated on YouTube, on Twitter X, on the Instagram, and find us on Freezin number 4 pod on the TikTok. No dancing yet. We'll get there. So technically he's still there since the season's not over. 7th letter, where can everyone find you, sir?
7th letter 4 on Twitter X, same OG on Instagram and Facebook. I'm still on top of the NFC North from win, lose, or draw until the end of the season, till week 17.
I mean, okay.
Technically, these guys are
Who is?
Packers
over here.
They got that
No,
tie.
Technically,
Technically.
No.
It is interesting. The Bears
banner.
The banner does matter. The Bears and the Lions are tied, which I love that as well. So
that shit makes me want to throw it. I swear to God. I swear to God, because I said that shit. This motherfucker's right here. He stink. He's so cool. Ain't got no reason in breathing the same air as I'm breathing right now. He get to talk shit because he beat the Bengals.
It smells so good.
In the fourth, he beat the Bengals on the last second, and he get to talk shit this week.
I feel we can talk shit all we want because I think we're 2-0 in the division, which counts versus you.
That's true.
It does count. I mean,
That's
that could
I
change.
can't even
like-
do nothing but be mad inside, yo. That's it. I can't say nothing. I'm not. I'm not gonna like say anything bad. I don't have nothing to say. Y'all played well, yo. I was proud of y'all, man, because y'all was sucked for so many years.
Oh,
many years.
suck.
Get out of here with
Crazy.
that.
And you know, we got to let the Vikings enjoy it now, because this could be the downfall the rest of the season. Like maybe they don't win a game coming
No,
up.
that's
So-
y'all. There was 15-3 last. There was 14-3 last year, man.
All right. Always good stuff. Definitely appreciate all the comments. Everyone follow along. Definitely like and subscribe, and hit us up on Twitter X. Always a good time. So once again, this has been the Freezin for NFC North Podcast, episode 160, week 10 preview. Let's go. We'll see you again next week, and bear down.
Like a
Oh,
dog in the
yeah.
streets.
Go Pack, go.